welcome to my channel, The Missing Piece. I'm sure you can hear my terribly squeaky chair. I should get a new one. Someone tell me that I can splurge and get a chair that's like $300 because I want it, not because I need it. I want it. Today, I thought I would start, struggling. I would start a Bible lesson, Bible study. I swear I was all ready for this video. So I thought I'd start a Bible study, and this isn't really like, I didn't know how to do like a normal Bible study via like channel wise and or video wise. And so what I had been doing, and I haven't done this in a while because I've been too lazy, so I thought this would be also a good way to keep up with it, is, I pick a section like I'm reading this book of the Bible, and then I just write my thoughts on it, like really, really, really random thoughts. Okay, so I am going to tell you where we are because I've already started doing this and I want to finish where I am, and I've already got it written down. So we're just going to start where I started, which is in 1 Kings. It's a very random place to start, I know. But I don't want to start in Matthew because I feel like I've already done that 3,000 times. And I'm just reading like Genesis and Moses again with my other Bible study. So we're doing 1 Kings. That's just what it is. So I started taking notes in chapter 13. So we're going to have to skip ahead a little bit. I'll give you a little backstory. I did not reread anything. So my best understanding is chapters of 1 Kings 1 through 12 words are about King David giving the throne to Solomon, and wherever that leads. I swear though, I thought Solomon came before David. I should really reread it. I know I read it and I was like, oh, but maybe he did anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Read it yourself. It's great. I'm sure I'll refresh my memory later. Basically, King Solomon was ruling Israel, and then now he has died, and his son took over. But Israel didn't like his son. He was a butt, so they got rid of him. They kicked him out. Keep in mind, I feel like that's a theme in 1st and 2nd Kings to my memory. So, okay, I have my notebook. What I wrote down, you can't read it because I have the worst handwriting ever. I can barely read it, so let's see where that goes. So here's what I mean when it's like just very, very random thoughts. So let's get to it. 1 Kings chapter 13. This is great. Jeroboam, straight up dumb. Dude gets his hand shriveled up by God and his temple destroyed, and then still has the gall to disobey God. Boy, no. Though it might have been one of those God hardened his heart things. I can't remember. The man of God from Judah, what a bro. He did his best, got stuff done, and still got outed for it. I'm not sure why he was punished and not the prophet. Like, the prophet straight up lied to him. Isn't that in the Ten Commandments or something? Why I wrote that, I don't know, because it's not. Idiot. My brain. I did this at night. My brain apparently couldn't remember something as simple as the Ten Commandments. Stupid. Dude just trusts the word from the prophet and gets killed by a lion for it. Prophet is fine and dandy though. Seriously, rough buddy. And then I have in parentheses, Jeroboam is not in the line of David. Okay, these were apparently important enough for me to write down. I have no memory of what happens in this. This is kind of just an example, and I thought it would be easier to do the Bible study this way. I feel like when you do a Bible study and you're reading a chapter, right? It gets so confusing, and like I have a lot of thoughts on it, right? So I've been writing them down. Like, this was what I thought about this. It's not like a knowledgeable, like, oh, because he did this, it symbolizes this and this. And I'm like, no, straight up, boy did dirty and I didn't like it. And I just wrote it down. Although the only thing that seems like it's actually from a Bible study would be the last part, which is Jeroboam is not in the line of David. Like that was important enough to know. It's really confusing in First Kings and Second Kings to keep track of like who's like related to who and why we're talking about them and where this person came from. That I do remember. I should have reread it first and then discussed it with y'all, but I didn't think of that. I think we'll just do that for now, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of like what I mean when I'm like, let's do this random Bible study. And yeah, it doesn't have to be anything super, super intense, like whatever. It's just like, hey, read a chapter and write down your thoughts. They can be, as much as like, I did not remember anything from that chapter. I feel like nothing happened. Sure. Sometimes I'm sure that might happen. And there's not much going on. And if you don't remember anything, you don't remember anything. Like, I don't care. Write it down, write it in the comments. I think that'd be great. I think it'd be a nice way to have a super chill Bible study. And really, for me, I find it really hard to read like the middle section of the Bible, if that makes sense. Like, you got like the beginning with Genesis, Exodus, kind of Leviticus. And then I feel like it just like you're reading the Bible and then I don't know any of those books after Leviticus, like really, and like read them, know them, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't know. And then you get to like you taper down and then you go back up because you're like, oh, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Romans, Acts, Romans. You just kind of taper off. In my personal experience, that's not everyone. I want to read more of the Bible, so why not do it with you guys? I thought that would be fine and dandy, I guess. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. No, it's kind of random and strange topic. It's not really a discussion-y topic, but I thought it'd be fun. I thought this would be a cool way to learn about the Bible, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. And, it's a different experience. So I just thought, why don't we try it? We'll see how it goes. The next video I do of this will be 1 Kings chapter 14. So if y'all want to read that and like write some notes, and then when we get to that section, we can, I'll say what I have to say on it and maybe have more of a discussion. I'll reread it too. Like I'll get my stuff together. And then you can leave a comment in that video about your thoughts on it. And if you have any thoughts or comments about what I read or about that chapter, if you want to read chapter 13, that would be cool too. You can leave them down below, or just what you think of doing this Bible study thing. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be cool. What's the last one? Oh, ring the notification bell so you're notified when I put new videos out. It is rather sporadic, but I try my best, whatever. So click the bell so it'll tell you when I put new things out, so it's less of a random, or about it. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.